Welcome to my channel. My name is Misty Thompson and I am the owner of the spiritual business, Mystified Enlightenment. If this is your first time here, I'd like to welcome you in, and I would be so appreciative if you would subscribe to my channel and make sure you click the bell to be notified of future videos. If you are returning, then welcome back. So in today's video, let's talk about 3 reasons why it is so important for you to stay connected to your loved ones who have transitioned. Before we get into the 3 reasons, let's do a little breakdown, a little overview. So when our loved ones pass on, so many of us have dreams about them. We might smell the perfume or cologne they used to wear. We may hear a song that reminds us of them on the radio. Well, all of those are definitely connections to your loved ones. They're trying to get your attention, without a doubt. Many times, people just do not believe that loved ones can connect with us. And I've seen it time and time again. And for those of you who don't know me, I am a psychic medium, intuitive, and an angel communicator. I use these modalities when I'm working with my coaching clients. I see this happen many times over, where our loved ones try to get our attention. And again, it could be through dreams, a song on the radio, all of that is true. But a lot of times, coins show up unexpectedly. And I don't mean coins in a place where you keep coins. I mean, you know for a fact that there's no coins anywhere on the table. And then the next day you see a penny there. Seriously, this has happened. It's happened to me and my clients. This is a sign. Sometimes it's from the angels, but sometimes it is from our loved ones. Again, so many other things. If you've lost something, sometimes the loved ones will help you find it. Dreams, you might get a message. You feel like you're having an actual conversation with them. These are all signs and symbols. And it's so important that we take these very seriously. And I say this because there are reasons why it's important for us to stay connected with our loved ones. So reason number 1 is it lets us know that our loved ones are okay. And it's so important that our loved ones guide you in this. A lot of times a question will be asked by my clients when I'm doing readings is, I want to make sure my loved one's okay. Well, I know without a doubt they're okay. But for you to have that peace of mind is everything to your loved ones. Those who have transitioned want nothing more than for you to know that they are okay. So that is reason number 1. When we connect with our loved ones, it helps us to know that they are okay. And knowing that you're okay really helps them on the other side. So reason number 2 is it helps us on our journey. It helps us on our grief journey. Now, make no mistake, there's no doubt about it. And I believe this with every fiber of my being, that grief is the one thing that we as humans will have to overcome. It's something we will all go through at some point. We will all go through grief, whether it's a physical death of a loved one, a physical death of a pet that is grief. It is the end of something. It's the death of a relationship. That is huge. But what we're talking about is primarily the death of loved ones. And this is extremely important. When we know and when we can connect with our loved ones, then it will help us through the grief process. And it helps us because when we know that we can connect with our loved ones, then it puts us at ease. And when we are at ease, our grief can not completely go away, but it will help alleviate it. It will help with the grieving process. And the third reason why it is so important for us to stay connected to our loved ones who have transitioned is to help us grow spiritually. Like I said, when we are going through grief, it is the worst thing that we as humans will ever have to face. And when we are able to, again, not heal from it, because I don't feel we will ever heal from grief, but when we are able to understand it and become aware of what it looks like to us when we are grieving or when it hits us, because for those of you who have lost somebody, you know the grief is hit and miss. Some days you're fine, some days you're not. Some days you start off fine and then it hits you like a ton of bricks. So when we are able to recognize when the grief is coming and when we are about to become emotional because of it, knowing that we can connect with our loved ones will help us. And because of this, it helps us, we're able to master our emotions when it comes to grief. And when we're able to master those emotions surrounding grief, it helps us grow as a person, as a spiritual being, and we are able to be an example for those in our lives. So those are the 3 reasons why it's so important that we stay connected to our loved ones who have transitioned. If you're interested in learning more on how you can work with me one-on-one, then my email is listed below. Send me an email and we can book a call. It's a free call to determine if we are a vibrational match and whether or not you qualify for the programs that I offer. And I have a link for my website, mistymthompson.com. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video, and I would appreciate it if you would give this a thumbs up. That would really help me out, and it's free. And I look forward to connecting with you next time.